Hi guys, and welcome back to Pass or Move. And yes, it's still travel time. In this episode, we're going to be taking on Corona in the Spanish La Liga, of course, Spanish First Division. And yeah, as you can tell, things aren't really going too well at all. Bottom of the table, just 1 point, 5 losses, just terrible performances so far. That's why today's game is really important. But just to quickly run through everything, we did play Madrid and Atletico Bilbao, and Elche, Levante, Eibar, and Barcelona. So 3 of these games are difficult, so it kind of makes sense. We did show you the Madrid game, of course. Bilbao was a 2-1 loss, Elche 3-2, and Levante, we were the only team that we managed to draw against. We really should have been winning this game. Eibar, Elche, and Levante, all teams that we were, should have gotten results of, whether that's a draw or a win. Barcelona, of course, you can't expect too much, so that's a 3-0 loss. But either way, we started the season poorly. Board confidence in terms of the competition is low, of course. I've dropped from being very secure to just secure with 56%. But yeah, another update that I forgot to tell you guys about was the training facilities. I've managed to convince them during the summer period to upgrade their training as well, the youth facilities, and they've gone for it just because we're financially secure. We got 30 million in the bank, and staying in La Liga has helped us a lot, of course. But yeah, if things continue to go the way they go, I reckon I'd also get fired within halfway through the season, the same way the last coach did. But either way, let's just get into today's game, and this will be the team that we're playing with. We'll get into that in just a second as the game loads, of course. But yeah, just a pretty poor period we're going through right now. Team can't seem to get up any sort of morale or put in any sort of performance of note. And it looks like the odds are in Corona's favour again as well. Not even a draw. The odds expert thinks that it's actually going to be a loss for us, and I can't see it being anything other than that. But a win would really help us here. Most of the teams have already played. If we get get up to 4 points, I don't think we'll necessarily climb the table, but at least we'll be keeping Corona close by just in case we want to perform, of course. But yeah, against, just to show you how strange it's been, Sevilla already all the way bottom here, and even though they performed really well last season, getting in the European champion spot, and Valencia not doing too well either, even Atletico Bilbao, but yeah, Vigo, Real, Hispalis are the ones who are in the champion spot within 7 games played, so you never know how this season will go. But either way, a 4-4-2, and we'll be playing with our usual 4-4-1-1, and I should be telling my players they need to relax a little bit. They've been feeling the pressure too much lately. And let's just set this on goals. Let's off we go. Nice little walk from the tunnel. We'll be playing in black, of course, today away from home. Yeah, there you go. We kick off. Abraham's playing today. Tammy Abraham from Chelsea, I think. He's playing just because Arsenal's Loney Akpom has been really performing poorly. But yeah, it is Corona who are immediately on the attack, I was going to say, but they actually immediately score through an own goal from Ragu, who's for some reason facing his own goal while defending. And that's, of course, how you get an own goal. If you're facing your own goal like that, that's just awful. Obviously, the goalkeeper's doing poorly too, but yeah. Yeah, so Tammy Abraham is in because of Akpom's poor form. Some of the players obviously aren't playing too well. Akpom's done okay, but then he had an awful game, and that's one hell of a shot. You know what? We're just gonna have to go. We're gonna have to try and win a point here. We have to stop this from being embarrassing. Let's see. There you go. Let's switch to control, push some of the players up, and see whether that works in our favor. We have to push up the wingers, of course, rather than just changing their duties. But yeah, what a hit! What a hit! Can't really fault the keeper. Some keepers can do better there, but that's bottom corner. Only the very exceptional can do any better there. But yeah, having gone 2-0 down within 10 minutes is not pleasing whatsoever. And we've had more shots and half chances and possession. This is pretty strange. I think we'll, been about 20 minutes since any sort of highlights. We'll just push up our wingers here. Because of that, we're going to have to change some of our roles. Because obviously when you play a 4-2-3-1, you need these two to be a bit more defensive-minded. I can't have a ball-winning midfielder running about. Then it will leave the deep-lying playmaker exposed, of course. So let's just do that. That has a bit more balance to it, while still being as attacking as ever. There's an immediate highlight after that, so hopefully that works in our favour. Javi Marquez finds Yuri B, just needs a good ball in the box, and yes, I thought James McLean scored that. Abraham had an even better chance, unfortunately. Actually, Abraham didn't have a better chance. He's closed down quickly, but either way, at least we've actually had a chance here. If only we could have capitalised on that. And it's a penalty. Oh god. Please tell me you're scoreless, Abraham. This is your first game in the team, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's saved. Of course it's saved. Two clear-cut chances since we've switched into a more attacking sort of mode, and we've scored neither. I mean, look at that. He's just dropped to a 5.8 median. They're going to score a third now. Oh, I thought it was going to be a third through the direct free kick. But anyways, at least we're surviving a little bit, but unless we really start being clinical, Corona just going to go full on defensive to hold on to the 2-0 if we don't score soon, and put some nerves into them, if that even makes any sense. But yeah, looks like it's going to come into halftime. We'll just quickly go attack and try and score one before halftime. Only a couple minutes here, so I doubt it. But yeah, horrible. But yeah, expectations are never on us, so I'm just going to tell my players that they're unlucky. They're already, morale's really poor already. There's no need for me to tell them off. We'll take off Tammy, of course, just because of how bad that was. We can take off Burke for Tor here as well. He's had a bit of a bad game. There you go, 2 subs at halftime. That should do it. That should reinvigorate the team. Clock just ticking down here. Alright, there you go. Win that day. Alright, hold on to the ball a little bit. That's why I just said hold on to the ball. Alright, McLean, come on, you get a second chance here. And again, he just gives it away. I feel like he's got no intelligence on the ball. And there you go, that's Vasquez through. Is it a third? Thank God it's not a third. That's their first clear-cut chance. Look how late that came. And they still managed to score 2 goals, and that's how you can compare like how clinical the 2 different teams are. And we're just giving the ball away stupidly, and Corona punished us for it. That's 3-0. Not exactly Barcelona for them to beat us 3-0. But look at this. Why is he clearing with his left foot is my question. And then he's not even clearing it well. Goalkeeper, no chance. Alright, we have one more substitution to make. So we'll do that with Tito having such a horrible game. I'm even willing to play Wagyu as a right back just because of that. We'll bring on Huerta. Not really a game-changing substitution, but yeah, it's about damage control here. And Akpom scores, that's great. 3-1. Maybe this whole time. But yeah, if the results keep going this way, I might actually just resign rather than wait until I'm fired, because they don't look like they're going to be changing anytime soon. Against Barcelona, Atletico Bilbao, and of course Real Madrid, you can expect these type of results, the hammerings and whatnot, but the same expectations from last season. The season preview said that we'll end 14th, so we really should be performing better. But I can understand because of the huge change and shifts in the team, last season they had a ton of players on loan, and then this year it's the same thing, ton of players on loan, saved by the keeper. Ton of players on loan, so you don't really get any stability or any sort of team cohesion, as you can say. And so that pretty much can explain why the team is failing to play as well as they had as they did last season. It was only in the second half of the season as well, so maybe the second half of this season they'll start performing just because they're starting to know each other again. But so far it's just awful. It's like as if I'm the same as the other manager who was here before me. You know, what was it, 9 points within 19 games. I mean, at this rate, the way we're playing, losing today's game as well, it looks like, yeah, with Sonia getting sent off as well, it will be lucky to get 9 points within 19 games, and I'm pretty sure the board will have immediately Corona go to a 4-4-2 attacking. Yeah, the board won't have a choice but to fire me, so rather than just getting fired, I would just rather leave. Looks like I have no choice but put him into a... I think we'll just do that now. Going to counter, of course. Bring back some of the players. Switch balls around again, don't we? Just quickly do some things here. Right, I think that's us sorted. But yeah, there's another highlight, so this could easily be 4. I don't see us scoring with a man down on the counter, so we're just going to give away the ball stupidly. Even when Akpom's finally got the ball, he's just surrounded and got no one around him. We have nice little triangles here, but unfortunately there's no actual attacking midfielder here because Akpom was of course a striker, so he's naturally going forward. But he did drop here, so that's helping us. And we're actually building something kind of good here. If Torhe could put a good ball into the box, that would have been nice, but yeah. 3 clear-cut chances on either side kind of tells its own story, but it looks like it could be 4 here. It is 4. Yeah, just 3 clear-cut chances either side. One's taken them all and scored a half chance, and the others scored just 1 with 2 half chances, 3 clear-cut chances. And yeah, we've matched them in terms of statistics, not so much in terms of the one that matters here in the top left corner. Another poor result, another poor live comm, of course. It looks like Corona are going to get 1 on the counter here. Despite us being on the counter, we've only got 2 men back to their 4. There you go. Decent keeper, decent save. I'm off, like, just horribly disappointed in the team. There's no other way to put it, really. Completely different from the other from last season, where we were basically another team. We were beating teams we had no right beating, drawing with the likes of Madrid, beating Sevilla even though they were 3-0 up at half time. You know, what is... To be fair to my team, it is somewhat a different team, really. With the amount of loans, but you just don't have the money to bring in any players, you know. We've got like 1 million transfer budget during the summer. I mean, what can I really do with 1 million? Once I saw that they only gave me 1 million, despite being a La Liga team, for a couple of seasons now, by the way, it's not like they just got promoted or something. Once I got that 1 million, I just knew I had to spend that on loanees. We were short of a full squad, like, I don't know, 11 players or something. We'll have a look after the game. But yeah, if you're short 11 players and you only got 1 million, you only have one choice to make, which is to sign either, players who don't have contracts, right? Who are always obviously not first division players, they're always second division players or something. I'm gonna piss off the players now. Yeah, I figured. I just didn't want to repeat the same thing about them being unlucky, even though that would have been better than what I said. Yeah, what was I going to show you? There you go. Alright, so let's see how many, let's count them out. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go, 10 loanees. So we were short 10 players and we only had 1 million to spare. I mean, if anyone's got a clue of how to spend that, you know, without actually bringing in loanees, that would be great. Let me have a look at, let's go contract status expired. Louis Thompson, see, second division player. Let's see if there's no one with very good ability. No one with even good ability. There you go. Finally, it's fairly good. And it does not look good here. Just all second division players. There's no way I would survive with this. Most free agents have injuries anyways, or injury issues anyways, and that's why they let out the second division player. I might as well just promote my Granada B team or even my under 19s. I mean, you know, they're second division players too, so it wouldn't make sense to spend money on these type of players and give them contracts and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, what can you do when you don't have any money? Board don't want to give us any sort of transfer. They want to make sure their finances are secure, which I can understand. At least they're investing in their training and youth facilities, and they also, you know, up the junior coaching budget as well as the youth recruitment and stuff like that. So they're doing things. It's just that they just don't have the money. And without a stable squad, I don't know what the last manager did. I know he brought in a bunch of loanees, but if he actually sold a bunch of players, then that wouldn't be any good. I think it would only show. I think this wouldn't show what he did. I think it's only showing what I did, unless this is what he did. Either way, actually no, this is what I did. I did bring in Gabriel Torre, and I let these two out on loan. Yeah, so this is what I did. But anyways, I think that will be all for today's episode. So if you somehow did enjoy it, then please do hit the like button, of course, and subscribe for more daily Football Manager content. And as always, thank you guys for watching.